Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fundamentals of Marketing course. I'm your lecturer, Syeda Sogra. I'm going to summarize what are you going to learn at the end of this module and go over the learning outcomes. So on completing this module, you will be able to understand the key issues of surrounding the foundation of a business. And also you will be able to show the understanding of the role of marketing in a modern business and undertake simple research into a new market area and present the research. And also apply principles of marketing to a real-world case study. So today's session's learning outcome is you will be able to demonstrate the ability to discuss content relating to the principles of marketing and apply this to real-world case study. And at the end of the session, we will be able to demonstrate an understanding of the key issues surrounding the foundation of business. So what resource do you need for a business? We start with financial resource, then human resource, material, machinery, and what other resources? Moving forward, to do a business, having a vision statement is very important. This slide shows what is a vision statement. So basically, a vision statement is about one sentence that describes the future-facing goals and ambitions of the company. This statement, it promotes growth both internally and externally, and also helps strong vision, the team, to focus on what matters the most of their company. It invites innovation as well. So when we do a business, our vision statement consists of the hopes and the dreams and the goals for our business. And any problem we are solving would be for greater good. Any gap we are fixing would be a greater good to include in the vision statement. And also what kind of change we're trying to bring. Beside vision statement of a business is very important. So a mission statement, it expresses a company's core values and purpose, often using a choose statement template. A strong mission statement is usually a concise phrase, about 2 to 3 sentences, so that sets forward what the company does, how it does, and sometimes why it does things the way it do. Here is some example of vision mission statement from Starbucks. Here is another example for Disney. Goals and objectives. So what is a goal? A goal is an achievable outcome, so that is typically broad and long-term. And a company might use its goals to inform yearly strategies that each department will execute. An objective basically defines the specific measurable actions each team employee must take to achieve the overall goal. So to make sure the goals are clear and reachable, each company should have SMART goals. So what is a SMART goal? S stands for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, T for time bound. So here are some recommended resources. So what type of resources are we expecting to use, and how can we access this resource for doing our assignments and finding the goals and objectives? Welcome to week 2. So today's learning outcome is we will be able to demonstrate the ability to discuss the content relating to the principles of marketing and apply this to real-world case scenario. At the end of the session, you will be able to understand what are the useful frameworks or theories to analyze external and internal environment, and also identify different factors using theories and frameworks, and also apply in real-life situations. SWOT. What is SWOT? So we have strength and weakness, which tells us about the company's internal condition and position. We have opportunity and threat, which tells about environment of a company, of a business. Here is a short video of what and how you can do the SWOT analysis for your current business. So basically, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So these findings of the internal audits of critical organizational strengths and weakness, and the external audits of the opportunities and threats facing the company. So it contains a wealth of data of differing importance and reliability. So it shows where a business should focus its attention on, whether it should be strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat. Here is a detailed explanation of how you can analyze your strength, opportunity, weakness, and threat of your company. So here we can do some analysis of an internal environment of a company by seeing what are the strengths of a company, what are the weaknesses of a company, and how it affects each other. Only then we will be able to analyze and tackle those situations. Opportunities and threats. Managers need to identify the main threats and opportunities that their companies are facing. Some common examples are Uber, Amazon, and Apple. So the purpose of the analysis is to make the manager anticipate the important developments that can have an impact of the firm. Potential factors that can lead to opportunity and threat could be economic climate, demographic changes, technology market, and competitive activity. Opportunities occur when an environmental trend plays to a company's strength. So environmental factors are favorable to the strength of the organization. For example, chemical expert company manufactured sanitizers during the COVID-19. So they took the opportunity by seeing the gap that there has been a crisis of sanitizers, they utilized the gap. Here is a short video of Tesco SWOT analysis to help understand how you can do the analysis of the company. Competitive analysis, also known as competitor analysis, is the process of identifying and evaluating your competitor strategies, strengths, and weaknesses. So it helps you to compare your business to others in your industry and find potential advantages and barriers in the market. So competitive advantage, it refers to the ways that a company can produce goods or deliver services better than its competitors. The competitive advantage is something that cannot be easily replicated and is exclusive to a company or business. We can see the logos, so a logo cannot be copied because it has copyright. Here are some examples of competitive advantage. Moving forward to Porter's five forces. So Porter's five forces is a model that identifies and analyzes five competitive forces that shape every industry, and it helps determine an industry's weakness and strength. Five forces analysis is frequently used to identify an industry structure to determine the corporate strategy. So it includes threats of new entrants, supplier bargaining power, internal competition rivalry, threats of substitutes, customer bargaining power. Here we have a detailed explanation for threat of rivalry. For example, price war between restaurants for similar cuisine. Threats of new entrants. For example, low entry barriers in restaurants versus high entry barriers in tech companies. So how easily it can be copied. Threat of substitute product. For example, lunch menu, Indian cuisine versus fast food or Italian food. Threats of buyer bargaining power. For example, bargaining power of a client in a large catering event with possible repeating orders and with competitor prices. Threat of supplier's power. For example, bargaining power of a large manufacturer to produce and purchase processed food to get a discount. Thank you.